shows us this island is divided into 5 parts. Most southern parts are archaeological part
If
of
you
the
like to use
island.
1 minute, because someone asking for bathroom, it's
Yes,
straight,
I have the
left, and
she will take it. 3,000 people who live over this island. All are Nubians. Nubian, we are ethnic group. We have our own language, which is different from the Arabic, our own customs, traditions. That's why you make this visit of the Nubian village, because it is a special society. Nubian used to live in the south of Egypt and north of Sudan. So part in Egypt, part in Sudan. And Nubian used to live beside the river on both sides, eastern and western side. They used to live beside the river, but as you see, the soil, sand and rocks. So there have been a narrow area of agriculture, as you see, beside the river. That's why Nubians were not depending completely on agriculture. They were fishermen, and they were the best sailors who used to guide boats between Egypt and Sudan among the rapids, the cataracts. Nubian houses are built of sun-dried mud bricks. Sun-dried mud bricks. And there are 2 kinds of roofs. The flat roof made of date palm tree leaves, and the other roof is domed, as you see. And the Nubian house consists of open court and rooms open to the open court. In the open court, we put clean yellow sand, because at the end of the day, the wife sweeps this, and in the second day she will see if some scorpion or some snake entered the house, and from where it comes and where it hides.
Oh, nice.
Jesus.
Just joking.
We're just joking.
You know, also from one of the wonders of the Nubian village is to feel you excited. Yeah.
Yeah, you got me on that one.
You know, because Nubian
Pharaohs, look at the result in a few minutes.
very beautiful.
Very pretty.
Yes, so you can, the seat is free now if you want. So that too.
I'll go next.
Why we should make you excited? Because Nubian believes that, especially woman, if she is excited, she will be pregnant in 1 second.
Another one.
Not over here.
Feeling afraid of this. So her body,
Aha.
you understand?
Yes. Yes.
This is biology.
One.
Yeah.
Eric's like stone faced.
So, by the way, many Europe women, they ask why women should sweep. I say because man should kill the snake.
Yeah.
So I think that killing the snake is more dangerous than just sweeping.
Yes.
You know?
Everyone has a turn.
Yeah.
That's his turn.
Daily life objects in the Nubian house. This oven for bakery. This for thick bread. This thick bread. This for this metal for thin bread, crepe. And hand mill for crushing grain. Another hand mill for crushing corn, eyeliner, and henna. And this tagine for cooking, and this for keeping dates, for storing dates, and that jar for cooling water, and this for keeping food fresh, facing fresh air, and protected from flies and ants by this net. And these 3 jars there, up there, these for keeping grain, wheat, barley,
Grain.
millet. So now we come to the most important question. How to understand Nubia? It is very simple. I will make you understand Nubia and never forget it. Nubia, the life in Nubia depends on 3 things: date palm tree, woman, and the Nile. I think you will never forget. Date palm tree, starting by date palm tree, every part of the date palm tree is used by the Nubian. The trunk, we make beams for supporting the roof, you see, and bridges over small canals of irrigation. And we have leaves and leaflets. You see, leaves and leaflets. From the leaves, we make the bed, we make the roof, we make also the chair where the lady making henna is sitting, and the table, and bird cage, and the fruit basket. From the leaflets, the fronts, we make this bag, this basket. Where is the basket? Yes, basket, and this carpet. And from the fiber we get from the trunk, we make this loofah for washing dishes in the kitchen, this doormat for cleaning shoes before entering the house, this for transporting sun-dried mud bricks over the back of the donkey, that net for transporting stones over the back of the donkey, and the 2 pillows for protecting the back of the donkey while carrying the load, and this rope for tying animals and boats, and broom for sweeping. So every part of the date palm tree is used by the Nubian. Dates are eaten fresh in summertime and dried in winter time. And we used to make very strong liquor called araki. Arak is very strong wine because you know dates much sugar. The fermentation of this sugar produces alcohol. It is 75% of alcohol. Very strong. When I was young, I used to drink. When I drink, why are you? And after 2 minutes hot sweeping, and my eyes turn red, and I want to fight anybody.
Oh,
That's why we used to go drunk with a football match. We return with blood here, but happy. So now I don't drink wine because I am the spiritual leader of the village. So I can't advise people saying don't drink wine while I am drinking. It will be shame. No? So, but anyway, the people they say, for example, about me, he don't drink wine because he is wise man. But for me, it is not like this. When I was young, a lot of energy, so needs drinking, action. But now, little energy. So it is not because I am wise, but because little energy. So don't believe any old man when he says that, oh, he is wise. I say, no, he's little energy. So, also this wine, 75% of alcohol. when we have a wound, we put it like disinfectant. So every part of the date palm tree is used. Now you will never forget 4 trees important. Nile acacius tree we explained beside the river, henna tree, and date palm tree is very important in this room in front of us is the most important room. It is the bedroom, baby factory. It looks like a joke, but it is true. You know why? Because Nubian used to lose many children before age of 2 years. No vaccine at that time. Epidemic diseases like malaria, cholera, bilharzia, scorpion, sting, snake bite, attacked by crocodile, grown in the flood season. So they have to keep reducing. And Nubian being superstitious, they believe that evil spirits may enter this room and deprive us our fertility, no fertility, or make the pregnant woman miscarry, or make the woman with little milk not enough for feeding the child. That's why all these wall paintings that you see, not only for decoration, these are amulets, protection against evil spirits and evil eye. For example, the 2 swords and hand of Fatima and the praying carpet and the crescent moon and the star, these Islamic symbols protection against evil spirits. Because all Nubian now are Muslims. But somebody will ask, then why the 2 crosses on both sides of the door? Because Nubian before being Muslims, they were Christians for 800 years. And they are still keeping the cross as protection against evil spirits. And the 2 plates of porcelain,
Oh, yeah.
these from the time when Nubian worshipped God Ra, the solar disk. Nubians, they believe that this reflects the rays of the sun against the eyes of the person who practices evil eye to make him blind. You know, it is superstitious, but it is our tradition, which is we is still keeping from the time when we worshipped God Ra, the solar disk. The triangular niches here and there, this is our part of Black Africa. If you go to Mali, Chad, Niger, Nigeria, Cameroon, Senegal, you will see the same. Nubian being part of Black Africa, they do believe that the spirits of our grandfathers return to the house to protect their grandson, to protect us. So these rest places for housing the spirits of our grandfathers. This comes from the African tradition, ancestor worship. Still many tribes in Africa, they worship the grandfather. So all kinds of protection, Islamic, Christian, ancient Egyptian of God Ra, African. Nubian want to say, if this will not work, maybe the other will work. Covering all bases. You see? The date palm trees painted over the walls shows us the hope of Nubian in having good quantity of or good harvest of dates. Because dates was cash money for Nubian, source of economy. And the birds shows us the hope of Nubian in having good quantity of domestic animals. You know the main source of protein here? Birds and fish. You know why? Because agricultural area very small, no place for breeding cattle. So birds and fish, main source of protein. And the Nile shows us the hope of Nubian in having moderate level of knowledge. Not so high and dangerous, not so low and not enough for irrigation. Gold, necklaces of gold down the Nile. These necklaces of gold, why? Because gold, Nubia is the land of gold. All mines of gold existed here. So Nubian interested in keeping gold as money safe. He will spend this gold in 3 occasions. Building a new house, or buying a new house, or one of the children will marry, or going to the pilgrimage to Mecca. You see that big scene there behind Madame Hala? This scene says that me, Muhammad Subhi, I performed pilgrimage to Mecca twice.
This is the Holy House.
Yes. Once by boat when I was poor, and the other by plane when I was not poor, but not rich. Nubian, we are not hard workers.
Oh my
We
God.
work a little.
That really is
and
beautiful. I have to
enjoy
make
the
sure when I walk by I don't touch it.
There you go. That's a great philosophy.
work.
Are you gonna have a tattoo?
No, I already have one.
Very good.
That's-
From one of those
That's
girls.
why
Okay.
I am 75 years old, but you can notice that still active. No? You know why? Because no stress. My life, no stress. I have a friend of me from Germany who works in the archaeological part. He said, "What is your program for tomorrow, Muhammad?" I say, "No program. Program means pushing. I do what I can." So
Please don't say that because I put program every day for them.
yeah.
We said it.
So it may be a message for you. Lifetime is very short. We have
Yes.
to enjoy. No?
Yes, definitely. Agree.
So when you enter this room, colder than outside. Why? Because it is the wall is thick, dry mud bricks which isolates heat, and the roof is domed. If the roof is flat, rays of the sun fall vertically. If it is like this, it reflects away the rays of the sun, so the inside is cool. Are small. And from age of 16, young girl, she starts to make the decoration of her future wedding room. That's why this room highly decorated. And only in Nubia, in marriage, man goes to live in the house of his wife. He will be part of her family. This is good for her because, you know, for the young girl, she married in age of 16, 17, better to start her new life with her mother, not with the mother-in-law. Yes, because mother-in-laws here in Nubia are horrible.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. They bite. And
Pinch.
yeah. You know, so maybe in your countries, but in your countries at least some are good. Not all mother-in-laws bad. Some are good. But here in Nubia, the only mother-in-law good is the dead one. But you are one of the good, I think.
I'm good, yes.
Yeah. But my mother-in-law was very bad. So I want to say, also, these 6 years, in 6 years, man can save some money to build a house or to buy a house. It is cooperative life. But the most important thing that in 6 years, man lives in the house of his wife. In 6 years, he will be completely domesticated. Full obedience to his wife.
Living in her parents' house.
So now we talk about the important second element in Nubian life is woman. Woman is important everywhere, but in Nubia she is even more important than man. Ask me why.
Why?
Because as you see, agricultural area is very small.
Uh-huh.
No place for men to work. Men used to travel to Cairo, Alexandria, big cities. They work and send money. But who takes care about the village?
Woman.
Completely responsibility of woman. Makes everything. This kind of bread, this kind of bread. Brings water to the Nile. Makes handcrafts of date palm tree. Even wall paintings by women.
Woman.
So woman, and woman.
Rule.
But the question is, what do the man? The man in Nubia likes the lion.
Like the what?
Lion. The lion.
Oh, the lion.
The lion, he just eats and sleeps. But he has two functions very good:
Kids.
protection and also
Kids.
kids. Yes, he is very active in this.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, I just like some jokes if you don't mind.
It's funny. Not a problem. Jokes are good.
So, woman, but in the other hand, woman is highly respected in Nubia. Because only in Nubia, for example, my name Muhammad, my mother's name Fatima. People call me Muhammad Fatima and I feel happy, I feel proud. But if you make it in any part of Egypt, it is insult. Yeah. And also, divorce in Nubia is not common because woman is highly respected. Polygamy, marrying more than one woman in Nubia is not common because woman is highly respected. So she works hard, but she has her power and her prestige in the society. See? The third important thing is the Nile. Nile, source of agriculture, source of fishing, source of silt, mud, natural fertilizer, and the raw material for making sun-dried mud bricks for building houses. For all these reasons, Nubian believes that there are some good angels who live in the river. By the way, to be protected against evil spirits and infertility, the Nile you have to wash after making massage to your body by henna. You have to wash all your body in the Nile, you swim in the Nile to get the blessings of these angels who live in the river, who gives you happiness, health, fertility, marriage, good harvest of dates. So the Nile is very important for you. But the Nile, which was a blessing, it is source of agriculture, source of fishing, source of silk, natural fertilizer, and also, but the Nile, which was a blessing, after building, I'm sorry, after building the dam became a curse, because 43 Nubian villages submerged under the water of Lake Nasser. Nubia lost 3 millions of best quality of date palm trees under the water of Lake Nasser. This is Nubia's ego. In 1964, they had to leave their homeland and move to live in the desert of Komombo. Komombo is a temple maybe you visited or you
Yes, we did, yes.
Yes, it is beside the river, but 15 miles to the east in the desert, eastern desert, they put the 43 Nubian. Imagine people used to live beside the river.
Just you turn your hand like this, show them. Ah.
So imagine people used to live beside the river, now is the desert. This is Nubia's problem. You understand?
Oh,
So
that's right.
you will go on the other side. You will first you will enter this room. It is highly decorated and it is the baby factory, but please only for making pictures, no for making babies.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Yeah. So you will get this, and one hand of the corridor picture shows the importance of woman. In the other hand, picture shows the importance of the Nile and how the Nile was blessing and became, after building the dam, became cursed. And behind there is a room for Lake Nasser to show is the same place where 40 Nubian villages existed. If you go to Lake Nasser, you will find only wild animals replacing Nubian people. And the temples were saved, so they gave much importance to stones and buildings more than human beings. You understand? And somebody will also go out with you inside the museum, but I want to just to mention we have a small shop selling handcrafts in very good prices, reasonable prices. It is maybe the best place for making shopping for 3 reasons. First of all, the handcrafts are made by the young girls of the village. And my wife, she is a teacher. She teaches. The second thing that we put fixed prices, so no hassle, and prices are reasonable. And the third thing, here only, you are not forced to buy. But if you buy, you will make me happy. So, not only me, but also the young girls who are living from making these handcrafts, you will help them in their life. So, if I could make you happy, you can also make me.
No pressure.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed.